Yo.
It's us. Back again. Shady's back. You gotta tell a friend.
I will.
Oh,
Yo, Ivan.
We missed yesterday because
Car.
reason.
Yeah.
reasons.
Traffic.
Um, traffic.
Not wrong.
BC will be in BC No Mic for today's stream because they can't talk.
Yeah.
For this today's session.
Yeah.
Just for today's session.
Yeah, they're being respectful to someone else in the house right now.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's I think it's really respectful because it's like school
Okay.
stuff and everything.
Spark.
Yeah.
As you are the captain, would you like to give us the recap for what happened last session?
Okay, so remember, so we met Mr. Black and Mr. White from Donnie Test, but they're Japanese now.
Yin and Yang.
Yeah, Mr. Yang and Mr. Yang. We uh we bought some tissues and we went to we went to Dono, a an island made by people who left Wano in the New World. Uh,
Totally original name, by the way.
very
Actually, I
original.
didn't assume. Oh no.
I have an uncle named Donnie, so that's actually pretty cool. Um, um, the then we went to, and also because we went down the Reverse Mountain, our ship, the Golden Pearl, is very, very wrecked, and we we have to we're finding a shipwright. And Ivan, who luckily knows the language, um, is being our translator, and he went up to a guy who was shipwright and was like, "Hey, can we help you out?" And they were like, "Yo, we have Yakuza, so we're gonna fight the Yakuza today." I tried to
Okay,
call
so
my grandpa. He left me on red.
he did leave you on red. He really did do that to you.
All right, yeah. I think that's basically everything. Also, Nikolai's old.
Yes, Nikolai is old.
All
And
right.
Alana is short.
Yeah. Well, we knew that.
And Ivan is etchy.
Yeah, and
And
Vincent's
Vincent is really outgoing.
this annoying.
Hmm.
All right. So, anything I missed? Or
Um, Ivan stole a wallet.
oh
Well,
yeah,
not
he did.
steal. It was more so like managed to accidentally fall into his palm
Oh,
or his
also,
pocket.
also, all of our weapons, minus I think Ivan's scythe and and a lot of his doctor supplies, are
No,
were
not sites back on
No,
the
confiscated.
not
ship.
not aside. He
Yeah,
has his acupuncture needle.
yeah, his acupuncture, minus his acupuncture needles, and Alana's doc equipment, and my flute.
His sword.
What a
And
yeah.
Nikolai's bracelet, which is his thunder whip and
Oh, that got
knife.
confiscated. I thought it was just an ornament.
It's a bracelet pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, exactly. I didn't think
No,
they
it
know.
wasn't. It wasn't confiscated. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so we still have my flute, um, uh, Nikolai's bracelet, the acupuncture needles, and Alana's medical supplies. So Alana basically has almost everything. um, yeah,
Yes, she literally has anything she was carrying on her.
yeah,
Nothing was taken.
yep. Because she has the IS doctor license.
Your gun. Your yeah. She does have
Besides my
stuff.
gun.
Yes, you did leave your gun. You did leave your gun. You do not have shooty cow.
Once again, Alana can't shoot a man.
For now.
One day it will happen. Darn. Alright, let's continue.
All right. So where we last left off, Ivan had just finished rummaging through Mr. Yin's wallet. If I'm remembering correctly, it was Mr. Yin, and he discovered that the old man who was kind of almost listening in on your guys' conversation, is what you guys think at least, is related to Mr. Yin and Mr. Yang in some way because he came up in the family photo that Ivan also found. And that's where we last left off, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yes.
We were
So
walking towards the banks.
yes, you were walking towards, well, not the bank, the main building. The
Yeah.
main building is, once again, this big ornamental looking thing, just very kind of archaic in a way. Like, you remember how I said last session that there
Hmm.
are those different kinds of the older style buildings. That is the case for the main building. However, think of it as way more fancy, well kept, actually having some sort of upkeep. A very traditional kind of building that is very grand in a sense.
Yeah.
And it takes you guys about 5 minutes to get there, considering it. No, not even 5 minutes, like a minute, because it's literally just 3 buildings down from where you guys are now. So, you guys are going there, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys walk up to the main building, and once again, those two guys who were there last session are still there. The one on the left who has the sign in the regular language that you guys all know, saying, "Hello, I know your language. If you need help, speak to me," is essentially what's written on the one on the left. And then the guy on the right, which only Ivan can read, says, "The guy to the left of me is stupid. I know directions." That is effectively what is being written down.
Can I do something?
What would you want to do?
I'm gonna walk up to the guy who's dumb and like, "Hello, how are you today?" Like, calmly, like not as like usual. Like, "Hi."
I'm. I am doing fine. How about you? I don't know how to like talk like a person who doesn't like who barely knows a language. So I'm
Vincent,
just
what are
gonna
you
do a
doing?
temporary pause.
Oh, I was just saying hi. Don't worry. I was just saying hi.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I give a thumbs up. I got this.
I fold my arms and wait. Taken.
Oh no. How's your day going? Where's going to the bank?
My day is doing fine. You're going to the bank? Do
Yeah,
you mean the main building right behind me?
yeah. I'm glad you're having a nice day.
Do Thank you. I
You're
hope you
welcome.
have a nice day as well.
Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Shit, I can make regular names up on the spot, but not Japanese names. Shinji.
Shinji. Nice. Yo, that's an awesome name. I'm Vincent.
Nice to meet you, Vincent.
Yeah, you as well.
Vincent.
Yeah,
Sounds like
Vin.
he's having a weird.
Vin.
Sounds like he's having a weird time pronouncing your name a little, because it is technically a new word, but whatever.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Well, we're gonna pop in there and do some transactions. Hope you have a nice day, Shinji.
I hope you have a nice day as well. And he does a kind of like a little bow as he's
I
still holding the sign.
Vincent would do it back. Vincent would do it back.
You kind of like do a bow back, but it's a very deeper bow than necessary because you don't
Darn.
necessarily know
I
how.
don't.
No, no, it's not like a bad thing. It's
Can I
just
roll
kind of difficult
performance?
for you. Sure, give me a performance check. Give me a performance check to see.
I always.
Vincent. Vincent. But yes, give me that
Oh
check.
no.
Yeah, no. You rolled a 12, which is above a 10.
No! Don't make him Jerry.
What? Okay, you know what?
Don't worry about that.
You kind of go into that kind of deep bow that's not very showy. It's just a simple kind of deep bow, but deeper. Ivan could definitely notice that it's way deeper than should, and everybody else can notice that he's bowing deeper than the guy in front of him too.
All right. I wave him goodbye
Way
and
deeper
walk
than
I
most.
walk and walk inside the building.
Ivan, you would know at least that essentially what Vincent did was respond to a goodbye. I hope you have a nice day with a essentially an essay long, which is just 5 paragraph long essay about how he hopes that the winds bless him on his travels and et cetera, pretty
Is that
much.
too much? Oh no,
Mhm.
is that too much?
Yes, it was.
No!
I just walk in the building.
Ah! Continue. I'm sorry.
You failed at bowing.
Oh.
I'm joking. I'm joking. You did fine. Okay. So, Ivan enters the building.
Mhm.
Do y'all follow behind?
Yeah.
All right. So, as Ivan kind of of goes to open the door, he noticed that the front door is. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Uh-oh, accidentally dropped something. Hold on, give me a sec.
Off to a great start.
Yeah.
I will have you know this is an amazing start. All right, thing is fixed. Nothing bad happened. We're all good. Right. Toe fights back. No, I dropped something. I did not stub my toe. Um, Ivan, as you kind of like go to the door, you kind of notice that it's like a sliding door, not a normal door. You know, like how usually it opens outwards and inwards. It slides to the side.
Slide it open.
You just slide it open, and you see inside. Just like it's the interior is not as fancy or grand as the outside. It looks kind of minimalistic in nature to the in relation to how it looks outside. Very kind of dumbed down a little bit. But it does still look like a traditional kind of like building, you know, like the floors kind of like shit. Did they? I don't know what they use for the floor, but just imagine the floor looking like a traditional Japanese place, you know?
Bamboo
Straw?
mats.
Yeah, bamboo. Yeah,
Bamboo,
bamboo.
bamboo. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Good job, Ivan.
Bamboo mats on the floor, paper doors, paper walls, that kind of shiz, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And off to your kind of left in the corner looks to be a kind of like a similar to what you guys saw at the entrance on the docks, a little kind of glass wall with two regular walls above it, or above and below it. So kind of like a little glass section where you can kind of speak through. And in there you see the exact same guy that you saw at the gate, who is also in the glass.
This better not be the triplet situation.
Damn it! Don't guess.
I walk. I walk up, and then the link is just like, "Hello.
Hello. What may I do for you today?
I was hoping you can help us with a transaction and some money."
Are you looking to uh, trade currency? Convert currency?
Yeah, that's how you would put it. Uh,
Hmm.
this is all in the Japanese, by the way.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, it is.
yeah, I have some foreigner money or belly, as they call it, and I was
Yes, belly.
yeah. How much would that convert? If I gave you 1,000, how much would that convert to yen?
1,000 yen.
Oh, so exactly the same.
It is a 1-to-1 ratio. However, we use the currency differently. It is. We have received many complaints, formal complaints, about how it's completely unnecessary to have a completely different kind of currency. However, it's just how our island's been for the longest time. We
Mm-hmm.
just because there's no way to kind of like make Warberry, at least here. So we just made our own money, our own currency. It's a little bit of world history for you there if you don't know.
Vincent would be loving this if he
So
understood this.
I'll give I'll give 2,000 belly and turn it into yen.
You got 2,000 yen now.
So that makes a total of 12,000 yen.
Yup. They're
Yeah.
stacked now, bro. Straight stacked.
How does message work?
Message. You just utter. You can send a short message. It is also a. Actually, I don't think there's a minimum requirement of the amount you can send in the message bell. However, it is a short range. You can't just
Yeah.
send it like something else.
Yeah, no, 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 it's not. No, I was trying to see if I can how is it language based? But at the same time, Vincent can't do that right now because they don't want to make a scene.
Yeah,
Frick.
you would definitely make a scene.
I would make a.
100%.
I can't just pull up my flute and start playing it in front of the tower. Darn, never mind.
That would definitely make a huge ass scene, bro. Such a big
That
scene.
would, darn.
Also, a recorder is very, very noisy. Very, very noisy. Oh, and I just thought of something actually.
Yeah?
So
Nothing, nothing. You'll.
I'll continue the conversation. Thank you, good sir. Was wondering if you would. I was also wondering if you know where we can find a clothes store around here.
A clothes store. Well, there is a clothes store. If you exit the building and you take a left, there should be a clothes store. 4 buildings down.
Hmm.
And as he's saying this, he's kind of like looking at a kind of like tiny map, almost like he kind of like pulls it out.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
You thinking that you can sum one of those maps?
Oh, sure. That would be well, these are very cheap and they are mass produced, so about 500 yen for one.
500 yen? Yeah, I'll do that. You give him
All right,
500.
here you go. You give
Thank
him
you.
500 yen and he slides you like a little folded up piece of the map. And it is obviously in kanji, Japanese, so only Ivan can read the map.
And I walk back to the group, and I give a little bow and walk away.
Yep, he gives you a little bow back, and then you walk away.
Alright, so I got a map that only I can read, and I think I can swim, so I plan on motion.
Oh, cool. Should we also
Oh,
convert
yeah.
our money?
No, I don't think so. What I have might be enough for what I'm planning to do.
Okay.
So I lead the group to an alleyway to make sure no one's really looking.
No one's looking. It's a very kind of like off to the side alleyway. Nobody really goes into the alleyways, at least.
Alright, so look, so Nikolai found out where these guys are, so I plan to infiltrate.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool.
Reason why I converted money is because we're gonna buy some outfits to blend in,
Oh, cool.
and this all accounts for Nikolai having his hair dye on him.
Are we gonna dye our hair?
How else are we supposed to fit in?
Good point.
We, we
Yeah,
stand out like a needle in a haystack.
good point. Oh,
Isn't a needle and a
my
haystack really hard to
heritage.
find?
Oh, this is like, oh man, it goes like a little down. Like, yeah, they will do it though. Like, no. My
Does
red.
Nico have the black hair dye on him? I mean, if he has the purple hair dye, Nico
I
has
have
the.
a disguise kit.
If you have a disguise kit, would you think Vincent would actually put hair dye in his disguise kit?
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
Then there would no be
Yeah,
no disguise.
he's proud of being glowing mills. Yeah, he wouldn't. He'd have a wig
Well,
probably, but
My way of explaining the language barrier is you guys don't talk. You keep silent.
you got it.
I think Alana is already a step ahead there for you,
Oh freak. Vincent Noggin.
So
Oh man,
Vincent, you gotta stay quiet.
you got it. Vincent nods his head yes, but like looking like he's really trying though. Like, he's like really looking like yeah.
Alright. If someone speaks to us, I'll just answer for you.
Vincent nods his
And
head.
if I'm not there, just nod your head yes or no.
They can't understand what they're saying.
I'm just gonna smile at them. Just kidding.
Oh, actually, Nico has a way. Nico has a way. He'd be able to help you guys out.
Yeah. I'm gonna join a cult by accident. Yo, I can get you a ticket into one. That's really good. Good benefits. Eternal life, you know.
Really quickly, can I explain?
Yeah.
Can I explain to the group, like what in the language what a question would be like? How would that would end?
There's definitely like in like Japanese too. If I'm remembering correctly, there are like very like specific terms that go at the end of sentences if statements, questions, or just general like talking is going on.
So yeah,
And these statements actually change depending on the accent too, but that's besides the point.
I'll just tell them that so they know yes to like nod yes or no.
It's very simple, yes. Yeah.
Um,
I also have a Gamma Yun. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Gamma Yun would be the Duolingo bird. Yes.
so yeah,
Wait, sorry.
That's for it, but yeah.
we're gonna go buy some suits, and we'll head to their so-called hideout.
Oh my God, y'all are gonna suit up. Oh God,
Oh, I'm so
that's gonna
excited.
be great.
First, we're gonna dye our hair, otherwise we're gonna stick out.
Also, by the way, a key thing. In Japan, obviously people are short. People are not short here. Just thought I'd make that clear. Yeah, I mean, obviously there are a lot of short people because obviously society, there's going to be a lot of people in general, but tall people aren't weird, like the majority of people are not, below 5
Yeah.
around that. So you guys are fine, at least in height too. You'd be a little bit abnormal, but you wouldn't be too weird, Nikolai, because you are a tall boy, very tall. Alana just dreading the thought of dyeing her hair. Yo, Yakuza Ivan, the drawing for Yakuza Ivan is actually going to be able to be used.
Oh
You just gotta
yeah.
get that Sharpie to draw that. You just gotta get that Sharpie to draw that kanji tattoo on,
All right.
So it is gonna be a bit of a process, but we'll get it done.
All right.
So we all dye our black.
All right, Nikolai.
Vincent specifically takes off his headband, puts it in his bag. Like, I'm sorry, my best friend. Video.
You also put your thing in the bag too?
My flute? No, it's gonna be in my. Like,
No,
it's,
no, 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 no. The thing in your headband.
oh yes, well of course. That
Okay.
that never gets out of there about me knowing.
Just keep it in a chest pocket, like a pocket protector.
Oh yeah, it's in my bag. That way I can grab it. Yeah. Continue.
Alrighty, died. So yes, you all dye your hair black. Man, this is some instant acting hair dye. Otherwise, you guys would be fucked, Like, there's a whole process for dyeing your hair, usually. You guys sure are lucky Nico has that instant hair dye on him. Totally, it's not the fact that I don't want to run the process of you guys dyeing your hair.
Just the drop, continue your entire hair color different in a second.
Exactly. Spray on hair dye from the mills. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, there are a lot of the entirety of Glowing Mills is about expressing yourself in different ways.
Yep.
So while the red hair is definitely a trait of Glowing Mills that obviously people take to their heritage, dyeing your hair and decorating.
Et said knee. It's like in the
From
knees.
Do.
Oh, so Tomodachi Life, yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Now what do I need to change into? Is what Alana writes down.
We're gonna go buy some clothes.
Everyone's gonna get kick-ass suits.
Mm-hmm. So we walk to the clothes store I was pointing to.
All right, so here's where it's gonna be fun. First off, Ivan and Vincent.
Yeah.
I would like both of you to make me perception checks, and Vincent, could you make that roll with advantage, please?
18.
As you pass by these shops, you think you might actually have
20.
something that catches your eye. Okay, Ivan first, because
All right,
let's
sorry.
do the
Yeah, sorry.
Wow, someone actually rolled above Vincent or Ivan in perception for once.
Oh, yo, epic.
Congrats! You did it, Vincent. You're the first one to beat Ivan on a perception check.
Better eyes than Vincent than Ivan.
I think yeah, this is definitely better eyes than yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Ivan, as you kind of like go back, as you kind of go forward, the second to closest store to the so you're about 2 stores down before you get to the clothes store. It's a kind of like a traveler's gear store that also has like an advertisement in the base like common language, and it says translated maps located here. And as you kind of look through a shop window, you see the prices located, and the price for a map untranslated is 100 yen, and the price for a map translated is 500 yen.
Ivan just looks a little bit peeved and continues walking.
And Vincent.
Yeah.
Vincent. As you get to as you get right next to the shop, right next to the clothing shop, you're just outside. You look inside. You can't tell. You can't tell what the title is. You can't tell anything like that. All you see is you look inside this wide open store, and you see it. A beautiful, beautiful hand-carved wooden, just kind of like different style made flute than you normally know. When I say flute, I mean this thing's a fucking flute,
Oh my.
Like, have y'all ever seen those old like Japanese style flutes?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like that. I actually need to see if I can go pull up an image. Maybe one of you guys are gonna beat me to the punch, but I need to
Ah,
actually go
I,
see this.
I know I won't. I don't know. I have an idea, but I don't think I can think of it correctly. But
Bamboo
man,
flute?
Yeah, bamboo flute.
oh,
Yep, one of those. Shit, something dropped again. Damn it! Why is everything just dropping suddenly today?
Clear past today.
It's a table. It's not even a desk. It's a straight up fucking table.
Same thing.
oh,
Like I
yeah,
literally have one of those pull out. I literally have one of those pull out tables just in my garage, and it's great. Um, yes,
yeah.
just like very very hand carved, and actually like near the base, you see like how there's that black line right below, like right below the flute holes.
Yeah.
Right around there, there are actually like just like kind of beautiful ornate engravings within the wood too.
Oh,
Vincent, you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell just from looking at it and how, even though, despite how well polished and well kept it looks, these things definitely do look old in the sense that they have seen their fair share of stories and that they also have been through their own fair share of adventures, that's for sure.
would it?
What's the
d-
price tag?
Does it look like glowing mills to me?
It does not look like glowing mills now. It
Okay,
just
so it's
looks
not
like
alive.
it just no, it's not alive, but you can
Hmm.
definitely see a good flute when you see one.
Yeah,
Or you
Vince,
know a good flute when you see one.
Vince like, yo, that whoever made that, that's awesome. He kind of pulls out like his. I was like, it nods his head like, nice.
Comparing the craft work, you can definitely tell with your own recorder compared to this ornate style bamboo flute. You can definitely tell that with your recorder, there's no kind of intricate ornate designs or anything like that. But you definitely can tell the nice fine craftsmanship that went into making it. However, these bamboo flutes look to be older than your own recorder.
Yeah,
You can definitely take this many ways. You can see this as if you are just barely starting your story. Maybe your own flute will look something akin to that later on.
yeah,
Or maybe it's to show that maybe even though a story can get so old that it's kept up in a shop, it can definitely still go out and travel on its own. I don't
yeah.
know. I'm not a fucking philosopher. I just thought the flutes would look cool.
But yeah, Vincent is just like we're on a mission right now. So Vincent's like just looking at it. I was like like I respect that. That's really he is this things I think
And
that's really cool. Yeah.
the price tag is 200,000 yen,
How much do I
which would
have?
translate to 200,000 berry.
I have
We don't even have that.
200,000. Yeah,
Nope.
I don't. I have 2,000. I have 2,300, but I don't have it converted.
And it's only 2,300. This is 200,000 yen.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, I can't. Oh well,
And these do be expensive.
yeah, we're
But
gonna.
hey, 100
Yeah,
plenty to bargain.
Vince is gonna just keep walking, like looking like nice, and walk away. Nikolai says, "So Alana, how's stuff?"
Hmm. All right, yes. While the conversation with Nikolai and Alana is happening, you guys, they're just going to be like kind of talking in the back, I guess. You guys are kind of like walking by too. Vincent, do you want to actually go into the store? Maybe try asking Ivan if you wish to go into the musical store, or it's not even a musical store. The flute is like the only one of the only few instruments you can see here. Um, as you like, would you actually want to pay attention to this storefront at all?
I can always come back. We're on a mission right now. Vincent doesn't want to upset Ivan. He wants to say, Ivan's good side completely. So yeah, he's that's
Smartly.
basically I Vincent's like main goal on this island. Like okay, I'm gonna become Ivan's friend. Like that. So he's trying his absolute best to stay focused. So he's gonna
There
come
will be
back
plenty
later.
of ways.
Yeah.
There will be plenty of ways to gain Ivan's respect. However, I don't think you know any of this.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Vincent doesn't. He's
Nor
just
have you,
like trying
nor have
his.
you done any of them.
Yeah, he's just trying his best. All right, let's continue with the Nikolai and Alana. So Alana, how's
Yes.
stuff? Nikolai kind of awkwardly talks while to Alana while
It's
they
happening in
walk
the
in the back.
background, so
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is happening in the background. Yes. So as you guys kind of move forward, this the clothing shop is not open like those other shops were. It actually has a door to it, similar to the repair shop that you saw earlier. And this is, just getting a kind of feel for it. You can definitely see that these shops do have their own kind of style. Some of them are going to be closed in, some of them are going to be kind of open, where you can just kind of walk in. And, that's just a general style, at least from what you guys can make.
Hmm.
So, now that you guys are outside,
Open the
you
door
are
and
going
walk in.
open the door. You kind of just, open the door, and then there's the sound of a bell, ring-a-ling-ding. You walk in as the conversation between Alana and Nikolai is still happening in the background. And at the countertop looks to be a man wearing what looks to be a monocle with a very fancy suit. As in very, very fancy. Not the kind of fancy suit you saw that guy with the 2 watches wearing, the one who was threatening Genji, but like just very fancy.
Hmm.
So you can definitely tell just from looking at him, just looking up and down. I wouldn't even ask you to roll insight for this. I would normally, but you can definitely know just from a glance that this guy's not Yakuza. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like he could take a punch at all, let alone give one.
I walk up to the counter, like I turn back to the guys, to the crew, and I say, "Got this." And I walk up to the guy
Vincent
and I
just
say,
smiles like, yeah, he does.
"Hello there, sir.
Hello, what can I do you for today, my good friend, my good fellow?
Well, me and my friends are looking to procure some suits."
Suits, eh? Are there any color preferences? Any preferences whatsoever?
Turn back to the crew and say, "Colors."
Maroon.
Yo, you're getting the Nishiki suit.
Cool. I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool.
Black. It's more ironic at this point.
So I relay that information to the guy, and just a simple purple black suit for me. Like purple that almost looks like black but isn't black.
Yes, I can definitely do something like. Hold on, could you guys give me just 2?
Oh man, I'm looking at pictures of maroon suits right now. Holy crap, these look cool.
Alana writes down, I'll take a dress if that wouldn't be too much to ask. And Ivan,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask you to make me a. What would be a good role, in your guys' opinion? What do you think would be a good role to recall to see if there was to see if there might have been a detail that you didn't really quite notice at first, or if you did, you didn't
History.
really. History. Okay, yes. Could you make me a history check? Make me a
Dirty
straight
20.
history. Dirty 20. Okay. Ivan, you kind of remember back, like way back, like right around the time when you guys just got here. You didn't take note of it at first because once again, you thought uh, businessmen going to work essentially is just what it was all about. But now that you kind of know better, as you kind of remember back, you think you might have saw a group of these Yakuza in air quotation marks. You don't even know if they're called that. That might have been what they called it back at your town, maybe, if they
Mm-hmm.
were a thing. You don't know if they're called that here, though. They might be. But you think you saw a group of these Yakuza. You definitely saw a dude in a suit wearing, 2 watches on both different hands. And that seems to be a kind of tell, they're kind of wearing watches, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Fancy but not too fancy suit. And the group he was with, there were 4 other people he was mobbing with. Um, 2 of them were dudes, and 2 of them were ladies, because you could tell by the, long hair.
Yeah.
One of the ladies was wearing a kind of like a top hat, so you couldn't really see, but if she, like how long her hair was, so you don't know if the third one was a lady or not. So it might be Might be two ladies, might be one lady. You couldn't really tell because, once again, you didn't really pay that much attention. It didn't stand out that much. But these four people were all wearing suits, including the ladies. They were all wearing suits.
Hmm. Turn back to Alana and say, "You're gonna have to wear a suit. Sorry." But yeah, and some watches if you could. I would tell the guy.
I'm just, I only am a clothing store manager. I don't have anything like jewelry. However, if you just, we get a lot of customers asking for the package deal of, jewelry with a very nice looking suit, maybe to go out to dinner with a loved one, someone you might be close with. Do you have anyone like that?
Could say that. Or just going out for a meeting.
Okay. Well, if that is the case, my friend, you might want to acquire and look around towards about 3 buildings down from this one, going down the same way you did from the main building.
Thank you. And how much will those suits cost us?
Well, I've only received colors. There are variations you could see. There could
Ooh,
be some basic suits,
I'm so
which,
excited.
they would look all right, but, they wouldn't have that same feel as the expensive ones. They wouldn't have that same make and quality. So if you're on a tight budget, you might be able to buy the basic ones, which have the color you wish, but they don't have any too intricate designs. And once again, they don't have that feel of the more expensive ones. Or you could
Good,
go
but
for maybe a very fancy one, maybe. Or maybe you want the middle ground.
how much is the middle ground for 4 suits?
Oh, I'd say if you're getting a custom fit job too, normal just getting a suit, if you could find one that might fit your size here, would usually run you about 5,000 yen. Very cheap suits we have here, but they are still definitely the best of quality, I can tell you that.
Hmm.
But if you're looking for a custom fit, then you would be looking at a 7,000 yen for the middle ground.
For each suit?
That is only if you wish to find a custom fit, or if you wish to have a custom fit fitted for you. If you are able to find a suit that might fit you, then you can buy it for the base price.
For each suit. That's what I'm
Or
asking.
well, you see, I am definitely a very reasonable businessman, and if all of your friends here are, maybe you're all acquiring to gain these suits for maybe a dinner or maybe some kind of fancy outing, maybe you're celebrating something, I could be willing to throw in a bundle deal maybe.
How about rentals?
Rentals. Don't do that too often here, but I think I could maybe procure something.
How much would that cost?
Well, about 2,000 yen per rental, I'd say. But obviously, we don't make custom fit rentals, so you wouldn't be able to get any that would, you wouldn't be able to have a custom fit for yourself.
Looking around the suit, do they just have the colors we want?
Oh yeah, of course. There are tons of these different colors. Oh, this is an entire like this is a clothing store, a very fancy one at that. There are like the everyday clothes that you saw some people wearing. It's a very packed store too. It's a small space, but there are tons of clothes everywhere.
Hmm.
All very kind of neatly and efficiently placed, each in their own different categories. And when you get to like the business suit section, it seems that they're in big stock of business suits, like
Mm-hmm.
big.
I turned back to the group and you fine with rentals?
Oh man, yeah, well, that's fine with me.
Probably won't fit as well, but it's something.
Yeah, it's okay.
Vincent just gets like a very, very big suit, and the sleeves are like going past his hands.
Oh
Alright.
man,
So
I really
we
wanted a
paid
cool Vincent.
the
No,
guy
you'll get cool, Vincent. Don't.
8,000 yen, and we'll return these as soon as possible.
There is, I'd give you a month to return them because, once again, you might use a business suit for many a things. Maybe going to work, maybe to, once again, take maybe someone you might fancy out to a dinner date, perhaps.
Yeah, and
And,
by then I might have enough money to pay for the suit.
okay, okay. And then like as you're talking, he like I didn't say it at first, but then I immediately imagined this guy had a mustache. So
He would. I
he
agree.
kind of like twirls his mustache a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, Roughnut is deafened and muted. This is concerning. Uh, oh,
But,
now she's not muted. Now she's not deaf. We're good.
so yeah, we procure our suits.
Hmm. If you take a browse around, I'm sure you'll find something you can rent out.
Yeah, we just find the stuff we ask for. But
Yes,
like,
you guys definitely can.
as close to what we want. And
Yeah. If you guys also want, this is only if you want to, you could try rolling an investigation check to see if you could find one that fits you. You will definitely be able to find one that is in the color and the design you want, but if you want to, you can make an investigation roll to see if you can find one that fits you.
11.
Can I luck
Oh my
point? Can I luck point?
Yes, you can. No, of course you can. Of course you can. Definitely.
Thank God.
14,
What the
11,
fuck, guys? What the fuck,
19.
guys? Okay. All right.
Gonna
All
mark
right.
down one luck
So
point.
I'll just do Ivan and Vincent at once because they both rolled the exact same. Ivan and Vincent, you both find a suit that fits you not comfortably, like maybe it's a little too loose or maybe it's a little too tight, but it fits you and it doesn't look too weird, so you're fine. Nikolai, you find one that kind of comfortably sits. It sits nice. It kind of breathes a little bit. You think there might be a little bit room for improvement here, but it works. It definitely works, and you look snazzy in it too. And Alana, you find a suit that was like not made for you, but you find a really good fit. It's just kind of like a perfect fit.
And they just bow to the guy and say, "Thank you very much."
Have a good day.
And I kind of exhaled. Started doing a crow accent in that voice. If you didn't notice, I was using a different voice.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you were. That is something you guys would know too. You definitely notice that he's kind of speaking in a different way, like a kind of almost a different tone of his voice, a little bit different sound, all that. Mannerisms changed a little bit too when he talked in that different language.
But anyways, let's dump our clothes somewhere and put these on.
Oh, I can use this. I pull up my bag of holding.
Oh yeah, that weird pouch thing.
Yeah. I zip out of my jacket and put it in there. Like, see? All good. Did I take it
Alright.
out? I'll hand it back to you right as soon as you guys ask for it.
And we all change, not going into details.
Y'all now look sick and fly as hell. Everyone has a new drawing prompt this week at least.
I'm drawing mine
Yes.
right now.
Damn, yeah. Y'all look slick as hell. Like, y'all are the squad now. Y'all are mobbing, that's for sure.
We're
At
gonna
least how
we're
the
gonna take
kids
over
would say
the
nowadays.
Yakuza.
And I changed my hair up so the bangs are not covering my eyes.
Mm.
And my ponytail's a little bit higher. And I say,
Okay.
let's go to the place you mentioned, Nikolai. I also suggest changing your hair a little bit.
Oh, good idea. Frick. I was drawn to normal Vincent style. I was like, right when you were changing your hair, like, I should probably do that too.
Alana, as you look in the mirror, you don't look like yourself, and you don't like that. But at the very least, you don't look like Vincent, that's for sure.
Oh, my heart. My feelings.
Don't worry, Alana. Just put it up in a ponytail or something.
Look, Spark, I don't know what to say. Vincent has a very punchable face.
Yeah, kind of a little. He has kind of a
Almost.
Toby Maguire kind of looking face.
Yes, he does. 100%. But yeah, y'all Whether you like it or not, y'all look snazzy as fuck.
Oh frick, Vincent has a cowlick.
Vincent, oh my god, it
that
is Toby
that's what the
Vincent!
spike is. That's what that weird spike is. That's a cowlick that all male Lacodrux have. Oh frick.
He is Toby McGuire. You just made Toby McGuire, didn't you?
Oh frick, I did.
Now you just need to do the dance, dude. You just
I
need to do the
I
dance.
I thought about it. Like I was watching a video, and there's like a guy who sucks at dancing, and it was like he just did
Yeah.
the freaking pelvic thrust with the spin.
Yeah. She just puts her hair into a loose fitting ponytail. Y'all look snazzy as fuck now, that's for sure. Snazzy as hell. Fly as hell. Yeah. Now all you need is a Sharpie to draw on whatever tattoos you guys might need, and then you'd be a Yakuza. Just don't get caught in in a rain shower at all. Make sure it doesn't rain and you'll be fine. You don't need to cast disguise self for this. You just okay, whatever.
Cover his
Just
face,
try.
bro.
Okay. All right, yeah. It's your scar. All right, got it.
But yeah, let's go to the place you mentioned, Nikolai. We got some business to attend.
All right. Now, before you go there, I would like to ask: would you want Nikolai to lead you to the back, where Nikolai described how that back alley was, or would you want him to lead you to that front building area?
What do you guys think?
I'm good. Whatever is safer for everyone.
I agree. Let's go to the front. We'll
Yeah.
go to the front building.
Okay. As y'all leave, you guys begin making your way. You guys start making your way, going through these twists and turns that Nikolai had to follow. You're getting caught up in these different waves of traffic. Yes, traffic. Human traffic this time,
Oh
not car
no.
traffic. um, there are a lot of people here. You guys are moving through and you see this now. I mean, obviously, you guys knew there were a lot of people here, but there are a lot of people here. You pretty much heard it from Nikolai, but it's different to hear it and see it in person. Y'all don't think you've actually seen this many people just in this localized spot before. But yes, as you guys just begin moving, kind of like you guys get to this you take a left turn and you see this kind of building that doesn't look out of the ordinary. It doesn't look big or fancy. It just has like a little bit of it has a little bit of a kind of a tiger design on the front almost, which isn't anything different at all. Like there are different designs and decals for every single kind of shop around, every single kind of building. Each of them have their own unique thing. Some of them have mascots,
Yo.
which is definitely very, very cool.
Nice.
I swallow. I get lost. I blend in too well now. Yeah.
Hmm.
That is something I considered. However, I feel like that would be more annoying than a fun mechanic thing.
Wait, did we get watches? I don't think we got watches.
Wouldn't affect anything too much. I mean, after all, you guys aren't a part of the Yakuza yet, so why would non-Yakuza have watches?
Technically. Yeah.
That's totally a sign of Yakuza as their watches, of course.
So, yeah, we walk up to the building.
You walk up to the building, and as you kind of reach the door, get closer, you see that out to the side, there's kind of like a small sign. And hold up, I need to actually go double check if this name I just thought up is actually going to be a real name, or if it's literally just random gibberish. I want to make sure I'm staying accurate here. So how are your guys' days going so far?
That's going really well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing the mining stuff in Pokemon, so that's been a lot of fun. Caught a Swinub.
Is the remake fun?
Yeah, it's been awesome.
That's good.
I definitely think that if you played the originals, you're gonna really like it. but in like I don't know. I like it. Me and my cousin are having fun, but we're not. We're like we both I really don't like game. I shouldn't. We shouldn't do this right mid session. I'll tell about that later.
I like a Game Freak's direction in Pokemon.
You like it?
You not liking Game Freak's direction it's taken with Pokemon.
I really like. I love Legends though. I love Legends. Looks awesome.
Yeah,
And
it does.
I am having fun with Gen 4 remakes. Like I'll always have fun with Pokemon games, but mainly
All
because
right.
I play with my
So,
cousin. We make our own fun.
right. So as you guys kind of like walk up to the building, sorry, but
No, it's fine. We're just that thing we're actually supposed to be doing.
yeah,
Yeah.
right, yeah. Um, you guys, off to the side, there's a sign that has. It's kind of like a bigger symbol. This symbol specifically is a little bit of a bigger symbol on that. And Ivan, you would recognize that this symbol means Toda, which would translate to common to tiger. So it's literally just a direct translation to tiger.
Hmm.
And then it's Toda Real Estate is what this is. So this is a real estate building of some kind. Anything you might want to share with the party at all?
I relay the information.
Oh, cool.
If there's a sign or something, I'm always just gonna be relaying it to the party. So unless I specifically say so.
All right, got it.
You're
So you guys have Tiger Real Estate.
Well, here we go. So you open the door.
You open the door, and just immediately it's just like you see just inside is just too normal of a building for what you'd think might be Yakuza or organized crime. Just like too normal. There's like a front desk and everything. No glass partisan like there was for the other main buildings, but just like this kind of front desk area, and there are sitting chairs, and then you actually see Ivan off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
A guy sitting down in a chair looks to be reading a magazine of some kind. Guy you might recognize.
Mm-hmm.
Same guy who was threatening that dude at the mechanic shop or repair shop or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. This is why I said we change our hair. And, in the Japanese, I say, "Oi."
Sorry about that. Family was talking. Could you repeat what you said there?
I say, "Oi, oi."
Hello? Who are you saying oi to?
The guy.
The guy? He kind of looks up from the newspaper he's reading and he says, What do you want?
Me and my friends are looking to do some business. Join in some business.
Hmm. Joining some business, eh? And as he says that, he kind of like runs his hand down his face a little bit, like run down his chin, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Almost as if he's stroking a beard that's definitely not there.
wonderful.
And Ivan just
Um,
has his hands in his pockets, kind of like informally.
well, if you're looking to do some business, well, you're definitely looking for the person working the desk over there. If you have anything you might need to talk to, you can talk to them about it.
Thanks.
Problem.
I walk up to the guy at the desk.
You walk up to the desk, and working there is definitely not who obviously like. It's not the same guy. It's not like twins or triplets.
He's just really fast and just.
It's just super fast. Yeah. It's not actually no. There's a secret tubing system under every single shop that has a waiting room of some kind, and he just moves through that tubing system. He's so fast. He just crawls through the tubing system and goes every single time there's a new customer. That's just how it works.
There's
That's how
alarms,
it
there's
goes.
sensors. This is a whole thing.
Yeah, there's a whole thing.
Whole conspiracy. Everyone's the same guy. Like Larry from Gumball. Dang. I thought it was funny.
I just tap the desk.
You tap the desk, and the person who's just on the other side, who is really caught up in what. Ivan, make me a perception check, please. At advantage, because you're literally right in front of him. And he's not doing anything to hide the title of this book.
Oh. Oh
You're
man.
rolling with advantage.
Nat
Natural
20.
20!
He's read it before. He recognizes it.
You see, the first thing you immediately know is that the outside cover appears to be of a romance novel of some kind.
Oh
And
no.
I don't mean well written romance, like shit you'd see like I'm not talking about sappy romance novels. I mean the really shitty kind of romance novels, like Twilight, that you'd see like is written specifically for like 13-year-old girls, you know? And he has one of those that he's reading right now. And then actually, you get a closer like look on like you get a closer look on the pages within the book, and you see actually that the words on the inside of the pages don't match the cover outside. There's definitely nothing like "Oh Edward" or "Oh Jonathan" or anything like that.
Jonathan?
Nothing like. I don't know. It's the first name I thought of.
Jojo?
Look, yeah, Jojo. Yeah, Jonathan's a part of a vampire story. It's
Arena.
fine. I'm not
Arena and
wrong.
Jojo.
I'm not wrong.
Fan fiction.
Oh my god! I just immediately realized that JoJo might actually be a thing here. Huh?
It could.
Okay.
If it's your world,
How could
we're living in it.
how could I? Man, I don't know what to think about that. I guess I'll conceptualize that in my head now. But yes, very much so. The words within on the pages do not match any kind of genre or anything like that. And as you take a closer look, it appears to be a record book of some kind. And you actually notice that like he's wearing a ring. Like he's wearing multiple rings, obviously. Not too many, like not every single finger. But one of the rings he's wearing appears to have a little bit of like a spike almost. And you think you can see ink on this spike. And you notice that there's actually some freshly written words on what appears to be this record book on the inside. You can't make out what the words are entirely because once again it's like, or definitely that the words definitely 100% are not like to whatever genre this is, and it's definitely weird that he's writing down in the book. But you can't make out enough that you understand the entirety of what's here. All you know is that this is a record book of some kind that he's writing down in secretly for some reason.
Alright. Guess that's the best we can get out of a nat 20. Yeah, say, knock on the thing and say, oi.
Oi. Sorry about that. He just like kind of like sets down the book, and Ivan, once again with that nat 20, you kind of see as he like moves his hand like off to the side, and he kind of almost like subtly wipes away the ink on the inside of the ring, just kind of like on like the backside of like very very deep down on what you could see is like the back of his pant leg. He just kind of wipes the ink away. What can I do for you today?
We're, me and my friends here, looking to do some business.
Oh, business, eh? What kind of business might you be looking for? Are you looking for maybe perhaps one of our many, many fine real estate agents, or
Some special business, actually.
special business?
And I just kind of
All right.
have my hand out and like kind of wave at the suit.
Special business. Ivan, can you make me an insight check, please? Because he's the only one. He's a power scaler. He's evading Jotaro over steel. Yeah, he was secretly a weeb the entire time.
9.
Oh, a 9.
Even with a +6.
Even with a +6. I mean, hey, it's better than a 3, that's for sure. You can't get a read on this guy too much. You don't know the deal with him. But you can tell that he does kind of get what you're putting down a little bit. You can't really tell 100%, but you think he gets what you're putting down. Special business. Well, are you perhaps looking to maybe look for work, if that's what you mean by business?
I'd say that.
Is it just you, or is it all of your friends here?
All 4 of us. Yeah.
All four of you. Well, it definitely is. This is a very, well, complicated business to work at. We expect our employees to be of the highest caliber, of course.
Hmm.
So it will be a little bit difficult. So I'd like to ask if you know what you're signing up for right now.
I kind of, show, move my my like, sleeve a bit. That's the word. And you see the little bit, some scars, like very deep scars. Look like Ivan inflicted himself, but the guy doesn't know that. On Ivan's arm, I say, I just kind of hold it up. I think we know what we're getting into.
Hmm. He kind of
That's
like
so cool.
he kind of just like extends out his hand like for a handshake almost.
Hmm.
Not the hand he had the ring on. Don't worry, not the ring with a nail on.
I grab his hand and I grip it tightly.
He gives you a nice firm handshake. If you wanna do like the power move of trying to outgrip him, if you wish, you can make a contested athletics check. That is only if you wish, though. You don't have to.
Nah.
You want to? Okay. DC no Mike.
16.
Damn.
Pretty good.
You're so
You
freaking
give him a
cool.
nice, you give him a nice, solid, firm handshake, and he's the one to pull back first. Obviously, you kind of like let his hand go because that's courtesy, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I think you'll do nicely on the entrance test, that's for sure. If you could follow me, please. And he kind of walks away from the chair he's at, and there's like
Wait,
this
entrance
little
test?
side on the yeah, there's like a little side, like little revolving door, almost like opening door on the front desk. And he kind of
Mm-hmm.
opens it, and he kind of stands to the side holding the door open, and he kind of motions his hand. If you could all go right this way,
Mm-hmm.
please.
And I turn back to the group and I nod to go towards the door.
You got it. Alright, Vincent follows silently.
I like how you have to specify silently when referring to Vincent.
Yeah, I have to. I have to make sure I keep everyone knowing. Yeah, he's calm, arms in his lap, like holding it. He's like holding his hands in his lap, like not trying. He's like stone face tries absolute just best.
Yo, we should change the icons to the suits for just this arc. If you guys end up drawing those. Vincent gets to walk in Alana's shoes today.
That's funny.
You get to see what Alana gets to experience every single day. Congrats.
But yeah, we just follow along.
You follow back, and after you guys leave, he or go into it. He closes the door behind you, and searches a lock, and the door kind of locks. And then he starts following behind you. He kind of like, kind of goes past you a little bit, and says to you, Ivan, because you're the one who talked to him, if you could follow me, please.
We're following.
All right. He kind of like takes a left turn, and then, you're just kind of going through, huh? Yeah.
Also, question: would have Wilbur finished my shield by the time the silent?
By the time of this island? Well,
Yeah.
Wilbur did stand up on the ship, so he's most likely still working on it. So he's most likely going to be is either finished with it or is still, working on it. But it's almost done, pretty much. Almost done. By the time you go back to the ship, or when you do go back to the ship, it will definitely be done.
All right. I thought it took like 3 weeks for us to get to the Grand Line.
It did, yeah. And
Takes
it
that
is
much?
he's a mechanic. He's not exactly proficient in working on a shield. He's definitely trying to get it down, and it's kind of been a little bit tough, but like.
I mean, my things is also kind of like a contraption. It was really simple,
True,
but
yeah. It is.
understandable.
He's trying to make sure it's perfect, just for you.
Aw.
All right, continue.
You can't rush perfection.
You can't rush art like in Toy Story 2.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what I was referencing.
Nice.
Okay, so you all go in, and you kind of follow him. He takes like a few turns, and actually goes down some stairs. Actually, and you all follow him. You begin walking down the stairs, and it sprawls out a little bit. Like as you guys finish walking down the stairs, you get to the bottom of the stairs, and there are multiple doorways and hallways just in general. And he starts leading you down a few. It kind of like goes for a little bit. Like you guys are walking for a solid 3 minutes here. This place is way bigger than you guys originally thought, and that stairway going down was pretty long too. And he's leading you guys all here, and you all end up in a little room, just this little room with tons of chairs sitting around, and there being a table in between all of these chairs, each with like little magazines and actually an ashtray in the middle of it too. So, and there are also seats around, and you guys actually see as you look around and see all of the chairs that there are other people sitting here too, each in their own different kinds of suits. Some of them wearing different bits of jewelry, no watches at all that you guys can see at least. But there are some people here with a few earrings, some people with a few necklaces, bracelets, etc. So there are some people waiting here already. And then he motions to the seats and says, "It will be a little bit before you take your entrance exam, if you will. So why not kick up a chair, pull up a magazine, and if you wish, you can smoke here as well. There's an ashtray in the middle of the table if you wish to use it."
Thanks. And I just sit down and nod to the rest of the group to sit down.
Business sits silent.
You guys will be waiting for a little bit. So there is some time for you guys to talk if you guys need to talk.
Yeah, anyone look interesting here?
I'll look around and there are definitely a few interesting characters. If you look around, you can definitely tell if you're counting that there are about 15 people in this room aside from you guys. It's pretty kind of a lot of chairs around here. And I'd say the one who looks the most interesting is probably the guy in the back who just like has like essentially just like a cigarette in his mouth. He has a fedora on, almost kind of covering his eyes. No shade covering his eyes either, so don't worry about that if you guys immediately thought to shading. But it just looks like he has these weird fancy looking earrings in his ears too. And he just has I don't know if I said it or not, but he has a cigarette currently burning in his mouth right now. And Nikolai says to you guys, "So what exactly are we looking for here?"
Well, we're just kind of looking to infiltrate this place and get rid of these guys. Or right now, we're just mainly looking for information.
Vincent's gonna whisper to the crew. But he doesn't got an entrance test. Does anyone think they need? I can give someone like a boost if anyone thinks they'll need it.
I wish to.
You do have to play your flute in order to give the boost, or shout a reassuring command of some kind,
Oh, I
as is
thought.
stated in
Oh,
Bardic
really?
Inspiration.
I thought it was just like you
Yeah.
got the. I thought it was like anything like wholesome.
No, yeah, I'd say for you, yeah.
All right.
But you do have to you have to give like specific. You have to give verbal cues. You could dance. You can play a ditty. You can recite a poem. There are different ways to do your bardic inspiration, but usually it's tied to like what you usually do as a bard. So for
Yeah.
Vincent, he might play his flute for bardic inspiration.
I thought it would
But
just
for
like
others,
yeah. The way I've been doing this entire time would just be you got this. That's what I've been doing this entire time.
all right.
Yeah. So yeah, I can give anyone like a little boost.
We'll see.
You guys will be waiting for about 20 minutes here. There's
You're
plenty
going.
of time to.
I don't fully know what is fully going to be, but I have a feeling we're going to see Crow again.
I mean, like me to give you the boost. I can give it to multiple people, but only 3 times. Oh, I can give only 3.
Well, we're all going to have to take it. So
Hmm.
I turn back to Alana. Let's just say we might not be doing the most morally acceptable things here. So
Oh, well, this one's gonna be quiet. It was like, all right,
I turn to Vincent and say, all heroes gotta get their hands dirty sometimes.
we'll be helping many people, so, uh, oh, all right, it's not that much, please. Uh, Vince is gonna go whisper to Nikolai and was like, "Hey, I remember, like, I see you huffing a lot, like, not the best, like, exercise. Here, Vincent is like, I got you, my friend." He gives a thumbs up, a small thumbs up, and then inspiration. You now we add like a 1d, I think 8. Nikolai would could have used help. And that's 1 inspiration. Of course. Now Vincent goes back, does the thing again with his hand, and goes, okay, yeah, and now he goes back to Stoneface. Yeah, the syringe you could discreetly do it, but once again, because balance reasons, you can only do it for one person because concentration.
Yep. Even if it makes sense, physically speaking, there is a reason. There's a reason why you can't concentrate on 2 spells at once. It's pretty broken. Okay. So, y'all are, okay, you're gonna make, so remind me, enhance ability gives you advantage on intelligence checks, correct?
Mm-hmm. Or any
Because you're
ability
choosing to
check.
be intelligent.
But, yeah.
Just any ability check utilizing intelligence in general. Yeah, there it is. You take some Adderall. Congrats. Nah, bro, you're just taking straight mentats. I wouldn't say that. Okay, okie dokie.
What do you mean?
So, y'all are waiting for a solid 20 minutes. It's going by. It's pretty slow. Do any of you guys pick up any magazines to read?
Vincent can't read it, but he'll look at the pictures.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. You could look at the fancy picture.
I even just take a cigarette and start smoking it.
Definitely not a weird sight here. Plenty of people here are smoking.
Nikolai, you could try scanning some people. Hey, I'm not. Vincent's not doing that. You asked me to remind you. That's a sweet spark. You asked me to remind you a lot, so you wouldn't forget. Like I like the bold and the italic text. That makes it even better.
But yeah, I guess we just wait till the guy comes back.
Okay, if you want to scan some people, I'm gonna say for my sake, for my sake at least, you can scan 3 people in this time. For my sake.
Lord,
Lord dump. So there are a few faces here. There are There's the one guy I mentioned briefly earlier, the one with the fedora pulled down. You know, he's kind of kicking back in his chair with a cigarette in his mouth, not really caring. I don't like monologuing.
Aw.
It's I get into it really, really too much.
No, it's awesome. I like it.
Hmm.
Anyway, we have to wait 20 minutes canonically anyway, so.
Yeah, you guys gotta wait 20 minutes. I'll make you wait 20 minutes IRL too. Hold up. Okay.
I'm fine with that. I love lore.
So, Nikolai, who are you gonna scan? You gonna scan that first guy I mentioned? There are other random people you can do, and if you just wanna, who do you want to scan? All right, the first guy. All right, now this is the point where I probably should have realized I should have had a random name generator up this entire time. So give me a second while I go grab that,
It's just
because I think
type in like
it's typing.
random Japanese name generator.
Yeah, random Japanese name generator is what I'm doing right now.
Or even better, go on a random word generator, go to Google Translate, and there you go.
I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get really shitty translated names.
Hold on. My family's calling me. Be right back.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So you hold. Okay. You scan the first guy, and out pops up that little file you got, and it's like a little bit of a taking a little bit to load because this is a very deep file down, but eventually it loads, and you get the file on. Oh God, I'm gonna pronounce this terribly. Hatanaka Sakiko, and under that name, it says it translates directly to "child who blossoms." Is effectively what the name means,
Aw.
or at least the first name. First name Sakiko means child who blossoms. Ah shit. And under it, you see that this man, despite outward appearances, is like 20 years old. So not really a man, but he definitely looks very, very gruff. He definitely does not look like a 20-year-old, that's for sure.
Shit, guys. I am going to have to go.
Ah shit.
Oh.
That ain't good.
Family troubles just popped up, and I need to leave, like, right now.
All right. We can. I'll finish up this trivia, and then maybe we could put the fork in it for today.
Yeah. So sorry about this.
No, it's good.
That's
Good
fine.
night, Barry.
Good night,
I was
Barry.
not expecting this. I'll talk to you
Night,
guys
night, Barry.
tomorrow.
Talk to you tomorrow, man. Bye bye.
Good.
All right. So yes, back to the little bit of trivia. Then we're gonna have to end it because I want everybody here for this. Um, you see that despite his young age, it seems that he has had a lifetime share of fights, specifically fist fights. This town is, or this island is, despite how it may seem outwardly, at least in this little area, it seems that there's there's still a lot of crime going on. It's obvious there's organized crime here, but there's definitely a lot more crime than you've definitely seen around, at least here in the public. But you've only been here for a few hours at this point. You haven't really gotten a full read, but you can definitely see just from this guy's mile-long track record, extortion, physical assault, just the list goes on and on. Just constant acts of physical assault, a few acts of extortion once again. The top highest one is he actually has a manslaughter charge as well. And it seems that he's also been caught multiple times for unlawfully using undesignated weapons that were not intended to be used as weapons. And as you kind of like get further into the case, it appears that as you read, about a few years ago, about 5 years ago, so back when he was 15, there was a street brawl that took place near a recently under constructed building. And as the brawl kept on going on and on, eventually it got to a point where it was like a near end point, essentially. And hold up, I want to make sure I got the name right. I just don't want to mispronounce this. Sakiko ended up picking up a brick from the nearby being constructed building and bashed a guy's head over with it. And this is where the manslaughter charge came from as well. Since it was a heat of the moment thing, he did not intend to kill. And also, he had a really good lawyer.
Holy crap.
Yes. Can we keep him?
No!
Phoenix Wright. That's all you got really on Sachiko so far. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the brick was only one of those many accounts of utilizing an otherwise ordinary day-to-day item as a weapon. As you look in, it actually appears that he actually used a broken in pencil to impale a man. Didn't kill him, but it hurt like a bitch. That was the direct quote from the man who got stabbed by said pencil.
Holy crap.
Hurt like a bitch is specifically in quotations. You do use a screwdriver, yes.
Any other scans? You have two other ones.
I can do one more. So, as you kind of look off to another random person, you actually look off to a actual gruffy man. Like an actual gruffy. Hold up, if this could actually generate names. Damn it, the button's not working. Here we go. That is not what I want at all. Generate names. Okay. You see, as you kind of like look into this man's file, his name is Tengan Amaya. His first name means great glory. Amaya means great glory. This Amaya appears to be 35 years old and actually looks somewhat good for his age, despite being very middle-aged. It seems that this man definitely does not have the mile-long track record like Sachiko had over there. But Amaya over here also has somewhat of a criminal record, specifically in the case that it looks like he conned a lot of people, specifically in gambling rings, betting rings, just pretty much, if you can think of a gambling con of any way, or scamming someone out, it's showing up here on this guy's criminal record. And while he doesn't have many records of physical assault, he does have some. And that's about it on Amaya so far. I think that's where we will leave it. So you just got those profiles.
Alright.
Thank you guys for coming to today's stream.
Yeah, sorry it ended kind of shorter, but that's alright though. Things happen.
Yeah, can't control it all.
Yeah, definitely.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.